Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is June 2nd of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland has greenlit World War III for the date of June 3rd of 2025. So obviously, World War III starting on the third day of June is obviously not a coincidence, because the number 3 times 6 is 666. And this is because, as I published in a report many years ago, Obama 666, will America's first dictator please stand up? The impending full-scale World War III attacks and invasions planned in the next 24 hours are designed to politically resurrect one Barack Hussein Obama in the aftermath of a Trump assassination, dissolution of presidency event, or heart attack, or stroke, or brain aneurysm, which will likely be blamed on his diet. And that is precisely why in the last week or so, the CIA has spawned this narrative that Trump always chickens out, which they're using the acronym TACO. And then there's a new burger chain in Texas with a Trump burger, and this is because they plan on murdering a sitting U.S. president under the guise of a heart attack. So exactly how World War III will unfold on the date of June 3rd is obviously not known, but it will likely start with a full-scale Russian attack or invasion of Ukraine, Germany, Poland, or Georgia. There's also the possibility that Russia will invade Sweden, who just entered NATO in the last couple of years, Syria, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Moldova, etc., former Russian republics. In order to train for this mass invasion designed to trigger World War III, Russia executed the largest war game in the history of the world, entitled Zapad in Russian, which means West, and the date of June 3rd marks 1,357 days since this 200,000 man war game exercise in Belarus back on September 15th of 2021. During this attack, biological, chemical, radiological, and nuclear devices will be deployed, most likely featuring a gas or chemical attack targeting the aforementioned locations. China is expected to invade Taiwan on the day of June 3rd of 2025. There's also the possibility that China will also invade Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, and or the Falkland Islands, Guam, Fiji, and or Canada on the date of June 3rd. There's been a number of reports about Chinese military drills around Australia and in the last few weeks, and this is because they are preparing a full-scale attack on the date of June 3rd. Iran is also expected to attack Israel on the date of June 3rd of 2025, possibly featuring a simultaneous attack and invasion of Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, which was just visited by Trump a few weeks ago. In order to prepare Israel for this mass invasion, retaliatory invasion of Iran, the CIA staged Operation Breaking Dawn, which featured 25,000 IDF troops practicing an invasion back on, I believe it was August 5th of 2022. North Korea is also expected to attack and invade South Korea on the date of June 3rd of 2025, likely featuring a full-scale attack on the DMV zone, which would obviously draw America into World War III against North Korea, who will be predictably backed by China and or Russia. That is why North Korean troops have been fighting in Ukraine on behalf of Russia over the last few months. In order to prepare South Korea for a drastic change in their way of life in the aftermath of this invasion, the CIA staged martial law in South Korea back on December 3rd of 2024, which saw the eventual resignation of their prime minister. Also, Pakistan is expected to attack and invade Kashmir and Jammu and Kashmir and or India on the date of June 3rd of 2025. and this will likely end up resulting in a nuclear exchange between the two countries. So in summation, I guess I should say, the CIA, their headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, they've been orchestrating all these exercises, all these drills, all these war games with these respective, what I call hot zones. Russia, Ukraine. So Ukraine used to be part of Russia. Taiwan, China. Taiwan used to be part of China. And then obviously the ongoing festering sore to humanity that is Gaza, where obviously Israel's committing heinous genocidal war crimes, and that is precisely to enrage the Muslim world as pretext for an Iranian attack and invasion of Israel, designed to trigger World War III. And of course, the North Korea, South Korea used to be Korea, and then they split it up, and now they're at war. And the same goes for Pakistan and India before they were partitioned by the United Kingdom in 1953, I believe. So all these countries used to be part of one another, and then they split a part of it off, balkanize it, and then they basically turn them against each other. So it's basically brother fighting brother in all these wars. So obviously, this is being orchestrated by the CIA in Switzerland, who is in de facto command and control of all nations of the world, and they have been exposed. Their headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, has been exposed, and Zionism, which is their political motivation, is basically being exposed globally via social media, and so they want to basically bring it all down. And this mass operation is going to start on June 3rd of 2025. So obviously, if the CIA stages any of these invasions that I previously mentioned, I kindly ask that you download this video and share with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Thanks.